Gentlemen, you are watching Concert Junkies, Rob and John. Oh, yeah.
What's going on, guys?
What's up,
We're
man?
live. What's going on? Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, my name is Matt Jackson. I play guitar and sing for Post Profit.
My name's Nick. I play guitar for Post Profit.
So how did you guys get the name of the band?
It's a different story. It's not probably that different these days, but so back in the day before pre-profit days, if you will, we were just a jam band, jamming at bars, playing covers, doing open mics and shit like that. And we were like, we should totally do this for real. We should make a band. We should get a set list. We should do a show.
Let's play our first show. Yeah.
So pretty quickly we got booked and we didn't have a band name. So we're like, oh shit, well we got booked, but what are we going to call ourselves pretty much? So we went to the old band name generator and we were almost what was that one band name?
We were almost called the Bride Signals Bukkake.
Bride Signals Bukkake?
Yeah, that was one right before Post Profit coming up on the screen.
Probably wouldn't have had the chance to play as many kids' birthday parties as we have.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, we got our name.
For interesting conversation, though.
Yeah, definitely interesting conversation.
We sifted through for about an hour before we found something that we're like, okay, this is pretty cool. And the reason we chose Post Profit is because it's a play on words. It's got the multiple meaning. If you just hear the word and you don't know the spelling of it,
rolls off the tongue.
Yeah. And it's got the alliteration, right? It's Post Profit, PP. It just felt right, and it had different meanings for us. It's like after the money, or
play on
the other words. The profit.
Profit.
But it just fit. It just felt right, and we like to play. We like to do wordplay.
We do a lot of wordplay
in our everyday life and in our music, so it just worked.
All right, so this is the deep question. Started off hard. What do you want to leave as your legacy?
As our legacy as a band, it's a really tough one. We're taking it day by day, and we do dream about what it would, what's going to be, what music's going to be like after we're dead and gone or whatever. And I don't know, I hope that people are still talking about Post Profit locally or otherwise, and I hope that it inspires people to write music and keep rock going and keep playing, whether it's in our hometown or anywhere else in the world. I hope that people still listen to our music, and they may after we're dead and gone. You never know.
But do you have a personal legacy, not just music?
Personal legacy?
Yeah,
I mean, for me personally, I want people to just remember me for the music and the band, and that's all my life is anyway. That's all any of our lives are.
Yeah, pretty much devoted to it. All the way devotion to it.
I just want people to be like, yeah, they were a good band. They were, good musicians and dedicated, and we've stuck it out through a lot of shit, COVID, and same thing that every band is dealing with right now.
Yeah.
And I just want that to be the legacy, don't give up. Don't, and for people to see that we didn't give up. We kept pushing through weird times and just like everybody else has to do. I mean, it's not that we have to do it. It's that we love doing it. You know, we want to do it. Nobody tells us that we have to do it.
Joe, you have a question?
I saw you guys were from Texas. What has been your favorite places to play at down there?
Coming and taking in Austin's one of them, along with WTF. There's a few, honestly. We played in where was that one place we played at? Wichita Falls.
Wichita Falls.
Yeah. Wichita Falls. We're actually playing there again in like 2 weeks. And that was a really fun show. First time to play there. And a lot of people knew our music when we got there, which was really cool because we really didn't know what to expect. You know, first time walking it as a new, like, kind of a new band as far as like where we've played at, whether it's in Texas or in a different state or a different country. But, you know,
Can't go wrong with a good old hometown show either.
yeah, our hometown shows, the last few ones have kind of gone off. So
We're from Longview, Texas, and if you don't know where Longview, Texas is, it's pretty much in between Dallas and, I don't know, Shreveport, somewhere in the middle there. And there's really not much entertainment-wise, band-wise, you know, going on. So if we're playing down here or playing in our hometown, we're playing in like a small dive bar, which it gets packed, you know, with 200 or 300 people in there. It fills out. It feels like a, you know, nice packed show, and all of our friends get to come. Our family gets to come, and we don't play as much as we used to in our hometown. So when we come through, it's like we try to make it a big deal. Bring other bands in that we've met on the road, and try to bring some new music to our hometown. It's not, you know, it's an important thing to keep the local scene going for us. So that's one thing that we try to do. Texas is a huge state, so it's like there's awesome venues all over the state, and a lot of them we haven't played. A lot of them, like we're driving to Amarillo, Texas, which for us, that's we're stopping in Wichita Falls and then going to Amarillo and coming back home. But just from Amarillo back to Longview in the state of Texas, it's like it's going to end up being like a 7 or 8 hour drive probably. With stops, it'll probably be more than that. But
Yeah,
7 hours just
I lived
across
down
the
there
state.
for a while, and I remember driving 12 hours and not even leaving the state yet. So,
It's insane. It's insane. It's like it's totally different. West Texas is completely different, you know,
completely different.
just geographically and the, you know, scenery is absolutely different. It does not feel like you're in the same state sometimes, but yeah, there's a lot of awesome places to play in Texas.
Yep.
If you could pick your own bill, national and local, who would you want on it?
That'd be a pretty big show.
It'd be a big show. It'd have to do like what?
10 bands.
No, just kidding. I don't know. Just off the top, I would say definitely want to play with Nothing More. Definitely want to play
I think I'll play with Greyhaven.
Greyhaven, Deftones. You know,
And honestly, we even like the heavier like metalcore music too. Like,
dude, I want to play with Gojira. Honestly, I want to play with
absolutely,
Gojira.
absolutely. Gojira is the shit.
If it was any heavier bands, I don't know. I feel like a show with Fit for a King would go off. They're from Tyler, Texas, which is like right down the street. And, you know, some Texas homeboys throwing it down. I think that could be a big show.
I'd also love to do
We definitely have to open, though.
I'd love to do a show with Kublai Khan.
Kublai Khan.
Faux
Oh,
show.
yeah. That'd be nuts.
Faux show.
And other bigger bands, I don't know. Let's say Incubus. If they're ever still playing shows or ever play shows, tour again. Foo Fighters, Nine Inch Nails, some big bands that I would like to play with.
I'm going to throw a hard question here. Last Supper scenario, who's your 12? You have to choose one female.
What is that? Say again?
Last Supper scenario, who's your 12, and you have to pick one female.
Oh, God. Well, I'll pick my female, Hayley Williams.
Yeah.
I don't know, Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison, Bradley from Sublime.
Mhm.
I don't know, you throw some in there. These are all like mostly dead people except for Hayley Williams.
Yeah. Ken Andrews from Failure.
Ken Andrews, yeah.
I just had one in my head. I forgot it. Like it literally just left my brain. Oh shit! I hate when I forget.
Dead or alive, doesn't matter.
No. It could even be a cartoon.
Okay. It could even be a cartoon.
I don't know if that means it's easier or
Mr.
harder.
Incredible from The Incredible.
Yeah. Rick and Morty for sure.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty, they both have to be there. And then we'll get picture evidence. So let's see.
I don't know. That's what
John Bonham. From
John Bonham.
Yes, please. Faux show.
Taylor Hawkins.
Taylor Hawkins, absolutely. He'd be sitting at like the head of the table, just like in all his like gleaming glory.
Let's go ahead and throw Dave Grohl in there.
Dave Grohl better be there, damn it.
I don't know how many that is. Pretty close to 12.
I lost count at this point.
We'd have a bunch of dead people and some alive people at our Last Supper.
Yeah.
Joe, what's yours?
Hey?
Yeah, you.
Chris Cornell, John Bon Jovi, wild card pick, Ted Nugent. I'll also take Rick, but as the pickle.
Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick. Pickle Rick.
Let's see. It is a tough question.
It's a toughie.
Bret Hart. All of the Foo Fighters as well. That's number 3. To annoy Rob, Nickelback.
Oh, hell yeah.
I hate you, sir. I hate you, sir.
And I'll make sure we're all wearing sunglasses at night.
I will stab you. Sir.
It's pretty funny because people actually have referred to us as the Nickelback of lawn.
Yeah.
Or Nickelback of East Texas.
And clearly that's either a compliment or...
It's like a backhanded compliment, you know? It's like... It's a backhanded compliment, I guess. Depends on if you like Nickelback or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're fucking majorly successful, so
Yeah.
that's a good thing. And
they have good songs.
they have some good songs. They have a lot of like copy and paste sellout songs, but
they still have some good songs.
they still have some good music. And
They still have some good songs. For sure. There's quite a few Nickelback songs that I like. It's more their older shit, but I do
Yeah.
like it.
we'll like trick people. We'll play like the first 10 seconds of Photograph But we'll say, look at this graph,
And then just kicking it.
and then just play the next song.
I'm just thinking about it right now.
This graph, it's just a bunch of pie charts on the wall, and
Yeah.
Now we got to think of a hard question for you guys.
So what was the? If you were on a desert island and you can only bring 5 CDs with you, what are you bringing?
Well, I'm bringing Fantastic Planet by Failure. That's definitely gonna be there. There's a band called Rival Schools. They had an album out in 2000 called United by Fate, and I think that one is another personal one for me. That would be on the island with me.
Thrice to be everywhere.
Thrice to be everywhere is to be nowhere.
It's a great album.
Very, very great album. For me, The Neighborhood, the I Love You album. I grew up listening to that. Well, not grew up listening to it, but once I was out of high school and doing college, and then I dropped out of college to want to be in a band, you know, that was the music I was jamming at the time that, you know, was different and really grabbed a hold of me musically and lyrically as far as like their material, and that album front to back is definitely like been a huge impact in my life. So
Drug Church, Cheer.
yeah.
I would take Cheer with me.
And then as far as the number 5 for me, I'd probably say I'd probably say ooh, damn, it's a hard one. I don't know. I'd probably say I just had it.
Fucking, I don't know. I might take some White Pony with me.
Yeah, White Pony.
That was a good album.
You take
Deftones.
White Pony, I'll take Koi no Yokon for sure.
Koi no Yokon is fucking fantastic too.
I'll take Koi no Yokon.
That record right there is one of that's an underrated Deftones record.
super
for sure.
underrated. Super duper underrated.
Our buddy Lance is actually filling in for Steph.
Right now on tour in Europe right now.
Really?
Yeah,
That's pretty freaking awesome.
pretty dope.
And
It's
Lance, if you guys ever get a chance, quick shout out to Lance's band, 847. We actually like 2 years ago we recorded a cover of 847, an 847 song, and we're actually just now getting ready to put it out. We got a video being made for it, and
That's cool. Is it a lyric
But yeah,
video or?
I think it's gonna be like just a visual.
we may do lyrics to it as well.
We might do lyrics to it as well.
But 847, if you like Deftones, you like any of that vibey stuff, vibier Deftones, 847 is like right there.
Yeah. It has such a classic sound. You know, it came out in 2010, so it had such a very, very classic sound. It was pretty much hard to deny to do this song. Like, it was one of those things we heard it immediately and we were like, all right, we're going to do it. We're just going to do it. So, yeah, I'm glad we're finally putting that one out somewhat soon. Yeah.
So, what was your favorite video you made so far?
Favorite one we made so far? Oof. For me, it's a tie between Haunt Me and Smother. Yeah, Haunt Me and Smother are like really neck and neck for me.
Yeah, I really liked Smother because it was just easy to make, kind of like.
It was really fun, honestly.
But as far as like the coolest shoot that we've done, When You Think It's Right.
Yeah.
We went to a old abandoned
grain silo.
Yeah, grain silos, and the
Place
whole
is
place
fucking
is
huge.
it's fucking ginormous, and it's a lot of, we did a lot of exploring and just really a creepy place. But in the video, and people have told us this, and it honestly, I agree with them, but it looks like Chernobyl or some,
Yeah.
you know, nuked out, like a post-apocalyptic place. It's just, it's crazy. And our bassist got on top of one of the silos. I'm like terrified of heights. I can't do heights.
Same.
So I'm like standing on the ground, like watching him up here, and I'm just, everything that could go wrong, you know, I'm like just thinking about all these different scenarios that could happen. And
So there's dangling his feet off.
I was literally getting queasy from the ground just watching him do this.
I'm like, I imagine if I was up there, I would literally be freaking out.
Freaking out.
The only way you're gonna get me to the edge on something that high is if I'm gonna swing down like Spider-Man or some shit.
And then he ended up getting up there with his bass and just like rocking the fuck out. And if you watch the video, you'll see what I'm talking about. He was way up there, and he's standing on top of these silos. I didn't know what, I don't know what's over the top of them. If it's old wood or something concrete, but all I could picture is him just falling in one of these things. I'm like, oh fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that video was it was the hardest one I think that we've done, but it was the coolest place, and yeah, it's one of my favorites. It's a really good video. Different vibe of it.
Joe, you have any questions?
Sure. Now it's a tough question for people from Texas. Best barbecue in the state.
Barbecuing.
Best barbecue in the state.
Oh yeah.
This is a barbecue place, man. We enjoy barbecue, and
We enjoy all kinds of barbecue.
it's like a Texas delicacy, you know.
Got brisket.
There's an art to it. Like you have some people that really can get really critical about barbecue. So
Yeah. No kidding.
I'll let you guys flip it on us. You can ask us now.
What's that?
I said I'll let you guys flip it on us. You can ask us now.
Okay.
Mm,
Let's think of a really hard fucking question that.
yeah.
No, I was just kidding. We won't do that to you guys.
Let's see. You got any ideas? I'm bad at asking questions.
How did you hear about Post Profit?
Actually, TikTok.
TikTok?
TikTok? Okay, hell yeah.
Dude, TikTok is a crazy place, man. We're pretty new to it, and as far as all the platforms, social media platforms, it's been one of the harder ones for us to get into, just because we spend most of our time making music and recording other bands and playing live shows. So carving out time to make content it's kind of a new thing for us, and it's been working. It's really awesome. I'm glad that you guys found us on TikTok. That's sick.
Oh, yeah.
Have you found any
I
other
heard some
bands?
off, so I'm gonna follow you guys when we're done here.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Our TikToks are like, some of them are really stupid funny, and some of them
We're
are
funny, damn it.
Yeah, we're funny, damn it. The funny ones never go off. It's like
Yeah, I
the
don't
cheesy
get that
ones
shit.
go off. So I don't know. It's kind of strange, but
It's very strange.
got another question. Have you guys found any other good bands that people should check out on TikTok or anywhere else?
I have a list. They're on TikTok. Of course, Dying Oath. Forever May Fall. Gina, I cannot pronounce her last name. I'll put it in the comments later. Yeah, I found a lot on TikTok, and I'm all over the place. So I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Discord, I'm literally everywhere except for Twitter.
Okay. Same. I don't do Twitter either.
Twitter is yeah.
Totally different world.
That's the only thing I'm not on.
So you got a question, Matt? You gotta come up with something
I
for
gotta
him.
come up with
Stump him a
something.
little bit.
All right. Top 3 favorite bands. Go. For each person.
Top 3. Well, I'm a huge Korn fan.
Hell
So I'm going to say Korn. I'm going to say Pearl Jam.
Yeah, sweet.
I'm going to say Seven Dust.
Seven Dust, hell yeah. Almost saw we saw one of those bands at Rockville this year.
We saw Seven Dust.
We saw Seven Dust. We didn't get the chance to see Korn because they got rained out.
People were pissed.
Very
I was one of them.
pissed. I was one of them.
I have not missed a show yet, except for when they canceled because of COVID, and then there was a typhoon that I was in the middle of. I've never missed a Korn show. I think the first one I'm missing is the 27th of August.
Okay.
It's just a location. I don't like going to that location. If it was somewhere else, I'd go.
I feel you. We've been there before.
Yeah. I just got married, so I'm out in Bakersfield right now. So one day I'm gonna get Rob, pull him out here, and so he could have his Korn moments.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Hell yeah.
So, Joe, what are your top 3? I at least know one of them.
Bon Jovi. Saw him probably about 6 or 7 times. Led Zeppelin, and Linkin Park.
Linkin Park.
Linkin Park, hell yeah.
Those are solid. Those are all solid.
All solid bands.
So your song "Haunt Me," who's that about?
Say again.
Your song "Haunt Me," who is that about?
It's about kind of multiple people. We had a few friends in the scene, and
A few friends that we need personally.
Friends of ours that ended up committing suicide, and
Or just dying and
or dying
tragic way.
Unfortunately, dying. And it's to honor them, and
honestly, it just asked the question because it was happening so rapidly. So there was just a lot of questions there that we had, and honestly, that was the only way to really put our feelings down was to write that song. And it's very important to us because it's like all the people that we've known that have passed away, whether they've been family members or friends or anybody, it's been kind of tough because we lost a lot of people at a rapid rate, like especially in the last 3-4 years.
Were you scared to put that out?
I don't know. I think we knew exactly what we wanted to say whenever we put it out. I think it's still an ongoing issue in the world today that everybody can relate to, whether it's suicide or just dying in general and not understanding the concept of it. And it's just,
and the video kind of shows this perspective of somebody that's lost their partner, and
video's a lot more personal.
Yeah, you can like the actors that we had, both the actress and the actor, both of them are super talented. So it's like the emotion from both of them in that video. It's just you can't watch it and deny, you know, the emotion in the song and video. It just, we wanted to put it into a way that people can really relate, and to we're honestly blessed to have Suede and Molly acting in that video. They took it over the top. And that video, actually, today we just found out won honorable mention for best music video at the London, the London Film Awards.
That was nuts.
Nice.
That was nuts.
Yeah, it's the director, Thomas Crane. He's a fantastic director. He's got this style that's, it's like very cinematic, and he's very into horror movies and the whole horror thing. And it kind of, you can tell there's a darkness about the video and the style and everything. He just absolutely, he's a visual genius and an editing genius. Like, he did things that editing wise and just filming angles and shots just blew us away. So if you guys haven't checked out that video, if any of you watching haven't looked at it, go check it out. It's definitely worth it.
Absolutely. When you guys are not recording, touring, or playing, what do you guys like doing on your free time? Games, sports, outdoors, whatever.
Outdoors a lot.
Like to go outside, dick around outside, play video games, hang out with each other, drink Modelo, you know, just chill, drink beer. We like to listen to music.
We're music junkies, so we're always listening.
We like to go to shows. Like we're going to 2 shows this week. We're going to see Failure
Sunday.
for the first time on Sunday at
Nice.
Street in Dallas.
And then that Wednesday at Three Links, we'll be seeing Greyhaven, Limbs, and Callous Dow Boys at Three Links. And I am so excited for that show.
You guys, you've heard about Trees in Dallas, or have you heard about Trees in Dallas?
No, I haven't.
Okay, it's a legendary venue, and you probably have seen it, but you don't know it. Have you guys seen the video of Kurt Cobain bashing that security guard in the head with his guitar?
I believe so, yes.
That
Classic.
was actually at Trees in Dallas. So it's a legendary place, and it's a really cool place. We're trying to get in on a show there. We had a show booked there, but got canceled due to COVID. We're going to play with Light the Torch.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, I was really excited about that.
But it got canceled, and I don't think that they haven't got back to rescheduling for Dallas or anything yet. So maybe we'll still get the chance to play with them. That would be awesome. And then actually, we really like this band Greyhaven that we're going to see on Wednesday. We've been listening to them for a couple of years and just following them. And recently, randomly, I don't even know how he found us, but the drummer for Greyhaven follows us on Instagram, and we just started talking back and forth. He really likes our album and everything. And so yeah, we've just been talking to them, and they're getting, they want us all to come to the show and hang out and everything. So we're getting the band to go, and it's like going on a date with somebody you met on Instagram. But we're really looking forward to meeting them. It's awesome because they like our shit. We love their shit, and we're not really similar bands, but I mean maybe a little bit, in some ways. But it's just we're really looking forward to meeting them, and a Failure, of course, that's like one of our favorite bands, one of our huge influences, and if I didn't get to see them, I would be sick to my stomach because I've been wanting to see them for so long, and yeah, they're only stopping, I think, once in Texas. So
Yeah, so we're making the most of it. We're going.
we got friends that are like in Houston and elsewhere driving to Dallas to see Failure. So
I'm
It's
so
a-
excited.
yeah, I'm
So
honestly
excited.
super excited.
If you guys could pick a song to describe yourself to send somebody, what would it be?
Oh shit. Oh, that's a question. Fuck.
I think Haunt Me is a good one. Same Sad Song is a good one. The ones that I'm thinking of aren't even released yet, so
Yeah,
it's
all
hard
the
to.
ones that I'm really in love with aren't even released yet. I feel like we wrote some of our best material after right after we got done with the album. We were still writing.
We put the album out in February, late February, and we've been pretty much just
Writing ever since.
writing and working on new stuff ever since. But I mean, a good post-profit sampler song, I would say Haunt Me is a really good one.
Mommy's a good one.
Same Sad Song's a really good one. Basically, anything off of our record, any one song off of our record.
Yeah.
If you listen to it, you'll probably get the vibe of the band. You know, we don't. So far, we haven't done anything super left field that if you listen to the record, you would be, and you know, you'd be pretty much knowing what we're gonna put out. We're not gonna put out a, you know, Imagine Dragons style song anytime soon. So
At all.
That would be interesting. That would be interesting, though.
that could be
It
interesting.
could be interesting.
It's an album of covers of Barbie Girl.
That could happen.
There's a lot of stupid covers we want to do. We know way too many covers to not do
Yeah.
some sort of
We started out
Cover
as a
record or
band, so
something.
we definitely know. We have our repertoire on covers.
like the amount of times that people ask us to play Tennessee Whiskey is just you can't even count. It's just
Yeah.
sometimes it's like, please don't ask us to play it, and then
Especially
they'll ask us
if
to play
we're
it.
playing a show or we're playing only album shit. Like
That is the key to make any East Texan, you know, start dancing. You play Tennessee Whiskey, they're going on the dance floor. Like,
yeah,
It's the new
we're not a
standard.
country band,
at all.
but
At all.
we've been known to play country. Been known to play some covers.
We did our time. We did our time.
Is there any place that you have not toured yet that you would love to play a show at?
California for sure.
California.
Georgia. Well, I mean, we've played in Georgia, but I want to play the Masquerade.
Machine Shop in
Machine
Flint,
Shop.
Michigan.
Yep. The Foundry. And was it Lakewood? Yeah, the Foundry. Yeah, I've seen videos, multiple just end over end on videos from that venue. And we'd definitely love to play there.
I'd like to play on like one of the shipwrecked cruise ships too.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Out there rocking the boat in the middle of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like kind of sketched out about cruise ships in general. I've never been on one, but just the thought of being on one kind of freaks me out a bit. But I feel like I could definitely get over that if I'm with my mates and
Yeah.
we're out there just drinking, chilling, rocking out,
Jamming.
listening to some good bands, playing, you know, I could deal with it.
I was on the
I think I could
one.
honestly totally do it.
All right, this is a good question. If you can, if you were able to put a tattoo on one of your band members, what would it be?
Ooh.
And who?
Ooh. I honestly don't know. That's a big thing. I don't know, honestly.
It's like we're talking like Jackass level, like branding somebody with dick and balls, or I mean
you could. It's your world.
because I feel like I in the moment, if I was going to tattoo somebody with something stupid, I wouldn't be able to think of like doing anything other than just like a dick and balls. Just a class. That's a classic, tried and true. It's a head turner,
You wouldn't put your face on them? I would.
That'd be a good one.
Good-heartedly, I would.
That would be good.
Nice little portrait.
But yeah, if I try to tattoo a face on somebody, it probably ain't gonna look like a face.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying. I'm not saying you're doing the drawing. I'm saying you go somewhere and whatever you tell them to do, they do. I'm not saying your art skills. I'm saying
that's still a hard question.
That's it's a tough one.
There's so many I want to get. Like I want to get way more than I have right now.
Like Matt's like would easily accept a dick and ball tattoo right now. He just wants a tattoo that bad.
Yeah, I don't know where you heard that from.
I know the feeling, and I'm with you. I don't know if I'd want meat and tubage on my body.
Human tubage.
I think I'm gonna stick with the actual human tubage and be good.
I don't know. We all talked about getting PP tattoos, just matching PPs.
So little wieners, okay.
Just little wieners.
You guys could slap your peepees together.
Say what?
Yeah, they call us PP boys.
It just stuck.
I don't know.
We just went with it.
Yeah. So what was the best advice you were ever given?
Best advice we are ever given as a band or
It could be personal.
personal.
I know everything ties together, but
It all ties together. So
Yeah.
I would say just the best advice I've had from other bands and people that we consider mentors is just to not break up. Don't break up as a band. Keep on. I mean, that's the number one thing that kills bands. You break up, you're never going to do anything if you break up.
Yep.
And sometimes that's hard. Sometimes you fight with each other, and got to remember that we're all on the same team. If you can't get along with each other, then you're not ever gonna go anywhere. I mean, you could go somewhere, but it's not gonna last, and eventually somebody's gonna leave, and it's good to just make sure all your bandmates are happy and you don't break up. Just keep going. I mean, there's no. It's hard to get really good advice from people right now for us. I mean, we're slowly making more friends that have more experience than us, but a lot of people and our peers, and people in bands that we're coming up with, we're all in like the same situation. We're all kind of in the same area, so it's been difficult getting great advice. There are some people that are awesome. They'll just call us up. They'll see something's going on. They'll call us up and they'll be like, "Hey, you guys should, think about doing this or that." But overall, it's just sticking together, keep pushing through. I mean, there's big bands right now that the people, their bandmates don't even like each other. They're playing shows and probably don't even talk to each other before or afterwards.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody wants to end up in that spot, because that takes enjoyment out of it. And we do enjoy playing music, and we all get along. Like there's no big beef or big drama for us, but little daily things can wear on people and grind you down, and spending a lot of time with each other you can easily find things about your bandmates that annoy you that you might not want to put up with. But and I think we kind of feel like we try to think about it as it's bigger than just us. There's other people that listen to our music, appreciate us, may even look up to us, and try to set an example of how a band should be together. Something we try to do.
With that said, do you have any messages for your fans?
I mean, besides, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for caring. All I could say is stay tuned, stay paying attention, because there's a lot of new music coming down the pipe. There's a lot of new things that are coming from us. And this is like your typical big things coming, but it is big for us. So and if it's big for us, we know you guys support us. So thank you all, and we hope to see you guys out on the road. We hope to see you on our socials, and any of you know that you can message us or comment or anything. We always comment back. We always follow back and that stuff. So talk to us. Tell us where you want to see us, and just wait a little bit longer. We'll have some new music for you guys.
Sure.
Joe, do you have any more questions?
I'm good if you're good, bro.
Okay. So at this time, just plug what you're doing.
You want to give them the big plug, Matt?
Yeah.
Plug.
So, if you like what you hear and you want to keep updated what we're doing, go on Instagram at Post Profit Official, Facebook at Post Profit, TikTok is Post Profit Official. We post on there regularly, so if you want to see some funny, good shit, then head over that way. I don't get on Twitter once again, so. But I think it's
don't talk to us on Twitter.
Yeah, don't talk to us on Twitter. You won't get a
Damn it! I was going to. Damn it!
Let's just go ahead and just save the trouble. No, you won't get a reply.
Follow us everywhere except for Twitter.
Except for Twitter.
I can't tweet back. Damn it!
Damn it! Yeah.
I was going to do this right after that.
You can follow us on Twitter. We need some more Twitter action. It's a little dusty up in the old Twitter area.
Attic.
Yeah.
Twitter attic.
Literally.
That's where we put that's where we put all of our like afterthoughts. It's like we've already posted on the main thing, so then it's like, oh, maybe we should post on Twitter. And that only happens like once every 3 months. So.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, oh, and one more thing.
Yeah.
We'll just hire somebody to run our Twitter.
Thank you guys for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for coming, guys. Keep rocking.
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
And this is going to be on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and maybe part on TikTok later on tonight.
Okay. Hell yeah.
For sure.
So, like all the socials will be on.
Sweet. Thank you, man.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
Easy, guys.
You have a good one.